Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. It is 2:45 in the afternoon. I have to be at the airport at 10:21, and I can't depend on Uber, so I'm taking buses to get to the airport tonight. So I'm gonna leave at like 8 o'clock, literally just because I really don't know how long it's gonna take that late at night. The buses don't run that often. And I like to get to the airport a little early. So I'm leaving here at 8 o'clock tonight for work. But in the meantime, I'm going to head over to Home Goods. There's a Home Goods probably 5 or 6 miles away, but it's a straight shot on the bus. It's just one bus all the way there and one back. Also does not run that often, but there's a couple things I want to pick up. I bought a tiny little mini flatware organizer for my drawer, and it fits perfectly, and I could put 2 in there, and I need the room. I need the space to put my flatware in there. So I'm gonna pick up one of those and probably a little planter. I want to plant, see those little spider plant babies I have? They're practically full-size plants now. I have to pot those into something. So I want to put those in something and then put them right over here on a different unit. I'm moving this. So yeah, all right, so I will see you either at Home Goods or I'll see you at the airport. All right, see ya, bye. Where's Eleanor? Where is Eleanor? Oh, wait, there's Eleanor. Hi, baby. I love. She loves to hang out under that coffee table. So there's my coffee table. There's my living room. I'm not sure if I've really shown you what my place looks like at all. This is just the living room. I'm not done yet. Everything is in flux. This little thing that I put together, there's a radio underneath it, is going to go over by the door. Eventually a larger piece is going over there. I actually like those potted plants the way they are. I just hung this light fixture last night from IKEA. I like it. The mantle, I don't know what I'm doing with the mantle. I have no idea. Those spider plant babies are now almost full-fledged plants. I really have to plant them into something. The palm looks a little odd there, but it's growing. Look, I've got 2 new big leaves coming up. So that should fill out and look a little better. The lights behind, I used to film with in my apartment. That's what used to be my lighting. I put them over there to get them out of the way, and I actually kind of like them as a light fixture. I don't know, I might leave them there for a while. My chairs, I love these chairs. These pillows are better suited for a sofa or something, but I love these chairs. I just think they're so cool. And I'm so glad that brass is back in vogue because I really like it. Cat furniture. Oddly enough, I was thinking of getting rid of it from the living room because the cats really don't spend any time on it. Buddy likes to hang out right up here, which makes me want to leave it. But they don't spend time on it. They really don't. And it looks so weird with all this furniture. So I might take it upstairs and put it in the bedroom where they really seem to be happy hanging out. So I might just take that out, which is weird for me because usually, you know, in my last apartment, it was all cat furniture. Who cares about my stuff, right? So I don't know. I might bring that upstairs. But that's the living room so far. There you go. I'll give you a full tour at some point. All right. Well, that was unexpected. I got to the airport in record time. It took me 50 minutes, 50 minutes, which is yeah, almost an hour. There's my bus back there, the 109. So to get here, I had to take 2 buses. The 109 runs every 20 minutes, 25 minutes this time of night. The SX, which is the other bus I take, only runs about every half hour or longer. So the chances of me getting both buses right in a line were small. So I'm here, it's 9:15 in the evening. That gives me a little more than an hour to settle in, update my device, take the elevator up because the escalator's broken. All right, so I will see you probably on the airplane. Hey guys, hi, welcome back to Cleveland. I just left my hotel room. It is 5:25 in the afternoon. We got in this morning about 6 a.m. and then got into the room about, 6:45. Meant to go to sleep, couldn't sleep, could not sleep. The sun was rising, I was watching TV, I was eating, I got a great breakfast sandwich at the hotel. I just couldn't sleep. So it was at about 9 o'clock this morning that I actually got to sleep, which is not great. I meant to wake up at noon so I could have, a full day awake so I can be sleepy tonight. I woke up at 4 in the afternoon. Yeah. Me and naps. All right, so I'm going to cross this very busy street. I have a walk sign. And then head over to the mall just to walk around, get myself tired, and then head back to the hotel and do some practice quizzes in preparation for recurrent. Notice I'm always by a busy road when I'm talking to you. All right, I'll talk to you later. I found evidence of spring. How pretty. Little pansies. No jokes about pansies. Well, that was depressing. I don't know how I spent so much time in that mall. It is 6:49, and all I did was walk around that mall. I did go to Cinnabon. So good. But boy, that was a depressing mall. Just depressing. I think the biggest stores there are JCPenney and Macy's, and both are just devoid of life. All right, so I have to cross the street here. I'm going to do that without dying, so I will talk to you later. All right, remember those stuffed peppers I made? Well, I didn't really love them. They were okay, but I didn't love them. So what I did is I added more breadcrumbs, 2 more eggs, and another pound of meat. And I ended up making, in effect, like a meatloaf, which is really, really flavorful. I even added more tomato paste and blah, blah, blah. So I made, in effect, what's really kind of a meatloaf. It's still a little softer than a loaf, but it's good. It's delicious. And so I got some pasta, that ready-made pasta from Smith's, and I'm going to use some sauce that I brought with me as well. So that's going to be dinner tonight and lunch tomorrow. All right, so I'm back in the hotel room. I just put some tomato sauce on my pasta and my meat dish, whatever that is now, and put that in the Hot Logic Mini, mostly because even though they have a microwave downstairs, I'm not in the mood to put pants on, oversharing, sorry, to go downstairs to the front lobby to heat up food. So I put that in the Hot Logic Mini. I'm going to settle in while that's getting hot. I'm going to do some practice quizzes for recurrent. I did go to Walmart across the street. Of course I went to Walmart across the street. They're out of cat treats. Go figure. I think someone bought them all last week. But I bought 2 things, both for Eleanor. First up, I have to brush Eleanor every single day I'm home. In fact, sometimes I brush her twice a day. And she just, amazing amounts of hair come off that cat. But I found this. It's like a rake, a detangling rake kind of thing for dogs and cats. And she is going to love this. And it's oddly satisfying to brush her. But this is got a really squishy handle, good to control. And I have a feeling I'll be able to use this on the carpet. I know that sounds funny, but where Eleanor likes to hang out. She likes to hang out under the coffee table, and she likes to hang out right by the stairs to go downstairs. And wherever she sleeps and hangs out on the carpet, there's always a little bit of like this fine mesh of cat hair. And so I can probably use this to kind of pick that up before having to pull out a big giant vacuum cleaner just for one little spot. So that's what I'll probably do with that. And I bought these little scissors with a safety tip on them because Eleanor, even when I brush her often, 4 or 5 days a week, she can sometimes develop these little mats, these little knots in her hair, these little tangles, like little balls of hair kind of tucked in there, most often around her rear end. And so, because it's all so fluffy. Why am I doing that? So I have to brush her into a sense of almost hypnotic relaxation. And she just kind of like zones out. Then I can go in with my scissors usually. But they're so sharp and I worry about cutting her if she moves quickly. So I bought these little scissors. And so very satisfying. I can't wait to go home and brush Eleanor and try these new scissors out. Because she has two little knots in near her tail. And so I got to go take care of Eleanor's little rear end. That does not sound very good, but there you go. All right, so I'm going to go look at my practice quizzes so I can get ready as best I can for recurrent. And I will see you guys either later on if something interesting happens or if I have a stray thought, of course, or I'll see you tomorrow morning. All right, so we're going to be leaving, we're boarding, I should say, in a minute. Going to LA. Flight's going to be 4 hours and 42 minutes. Completely full. Fun, fun, fun. Alright, I hate this hotel beyond words. Can you see how long this hallway is? I've had to walk down the hallway this long, the whole way, and then the whole width of the building to go up one floor, and then I had to walk down 2 hallways exactly the same length. It's like I'm getting 6,000 steps in just getting to my hotel room. All right, I'm whining. Stop, Steven, stop whining. Hi, guys. Hi. You know, the first thing I do when I get in my room is take my pants off. Yeah. Well, they're right there. Somehow filming while you know I'm wearing undies. I'm wearing undies, but the foolishness. So look at my beard. I trimmed my beard a little bit because it was getting a little crazy. Look at what the mask did. It kind of pushed it all up. All right, so I'm going to fix this and then I'll chat with you guys for a minute about this trip. But look at that. The foolishness. All right, one sec. All right, before I update you on what this trip was like so far, I want to show you my tripod. I left my real tripod at home, so I made one. I've done this before out of a coffee cup with my cuticle scissors on top of an ice bucket. That's my tripod. All right, so let me put you up here. I know you're a little off angle here. Sorry, my arts and crafts skills aren't what they could be. Let me just scoot up here. So this flight today, I don't think I was able to actually say anything or say hi between our flights. We were, I don't know, half hour, 40 minutes late for our getting to LA because of a delay. Baggage, just nothing within the airline's control, baggage and all sorts of stuff. So none of it we could control. But we were a little bit late getting to LA, but who cared? Nobody cared. Our passengers were amazing. They were fantastic. I know I'm on a roll. Oh, yeah, I seem to be slipping. I know I'm on a roll lately with perfect with amazing passengers. We've had a roll of I think a couple weeks of just not having any real issues. It's been beautiful. So the first flight going from Cleveland to LA, gorgeousness. First off, we had an amazing flight crew. Our flight crew today, which means our first officer and our captain, just really personable, lots of jokes, really just great energy. And that really does help. In my airline, and I think in most larger airlines, you don't really interact with your flight crew as much as you do with a regional airline. But they just were really fantastic. I mean, I was in love with one of them. I can't even tell you. So, oh my God. Not on my team, but my heart pitter-pattered, I'll tell you for a fact. But they were amazing. And our passengers were so good. They were so good on that first flight. And I was just crossing my fingers that we'd have like the same, caliber of guests on this next flight from LA here to Dallas. And it wasn't quite as nice. Not bad. It wasn't bad. Now, if you had asked me 5 minutes ago, was it a bad flight? I would have said yes, because we had this, that, and this. In reality, the things that weren't as nice were so tiny. They're really teeny tiny. It's hard to remember in the act, like when you're doing your job, that my job is so stinking simple. It is the simplest job in the world, easiest job in the world. It's just so easy that when some little teeny hiccup presents itself, sometimes it feels bigger than it really is, because my life is just so simple. You know what I mean? And we had just one single mask rebel on this plane, which just, I struggled to not let it bother me, but she was so defiant. I mean, when she was boarding, she was defiant. She had one of those face shields on, but no mask, and I very pleasantly, because my demeanor when you're boarding, if you've worked with me, you know I'm almost irritating to work with, because I'm like, hey, hi, I love your earrings, what cute haircut, blah, blah, blah. Well, she came on board and like, hi, you know, would you mind just popping a mask on for me? Just like that. And she's like, okay. You know, so frustrating. And it got worse. But, you know, like I said, my life is so simple. My job is so simple that when one little teeny hiccup happens, I'm like, But if you're mindful about that, if I'm mindful about that, remind myself, like, listen, this is no skin off my teeth. It's good. No real worries. So the day was, it was good. I love my job. I love my company. And there you go. Blah, blah, blah. What else? Got to the hotel. We have a 14-hour layover here. It is now 1:14 in the morning. We have a 2 in the afternoon van. So I'm going to heat up some food now because I'm starving. All I've had today was a donut. I know. Some of you out there are like, Steven, a donut? And then I did have some of my pasta and my meat dish for lunch before I left the hotel. And then I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 hours ago. That's it. So I'm gonna heat up some food, even though it is, you know, 1:15 in the morning. I'm gonna stay up for a couple hours just so I can really get myself exhausted. And if that doesn't work, you know it's gonna be Teamy to the rescue. In fact, I should probably just cut to the chase and make a cup of that relaxed blend now. So I can sort of coast to sleep, right? All right, so with that, I'm gonna stop rambling, and thank you for watching. As always, thank you so much. I mean, you guys are saints. I don't even know why you watch sometimes, but I am super grateful that you do. So I will see you tomorrow afternoon or at the airport, okay? You have a great day and great night, morning, whatever, and I'll see you in the morning. Well, for you, it's a minute, but for me, why do I keep talking, right? All right, good morning. Hi there. So I'm just about to leave the hotel room here in Dallas. I've got about 14 minutes before I have to be downstairs for the shuttle. So I have just enough time to say good morning. This layover was fantastic, very relaxing, peaceful. I watched a lot of YouTube, particularly America's Test Kitchen, lately my favorite channel there. And I slept beautifully. Of course, I had to have a cup of my relaxed tea because I was just wired when I got here. No chance in getting to sleep. So I filmed a little video last night. It was a question and answer. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch that. And so I filmed a little video and then downed a cup of tea. But a half hour later, I was in bed kind of relaxing and I eventually drowsed off. So all is well. So we have a very long day today. We fly from Cleveland to Vegas. We have an hour and 45-minute sit, which is really an hour sit because 45 minutes is set aside for boarding. And then we do an Oakland turn, often called a victory lap, which is exhausting. But I love my job, right? All right, so I'll see you later. Good thing I had 14 minutes because I forgot how long I had to walk. Oh, I hate this hotel. All right, that flight from Dallas to Vegas was good. I won't say the best, but it was good. A majority of our guests and passengers were fantastic. There's a couple families I'm really gonna miss. I got the chance to hold the most beautiful baby for a little while. Oh my God, it hurt. It was so, the baby was so cute. But The frustrating part for me is, again, airport services and getting wheelchairs. Especially, we had an aisle chair, and she had to sit in row 27. To get an aisle chair here, to get her off the plane comfortably with respect and all that stuff, it took the airport like 25 minutes to get her off the plane, and it was just very frustrating. So I have to, in addition to some things that happened in Dallas for a delay, I really have to drop an email to, I don't know, someone in management, because we are better than what happened today. But blah, blah, blah. It's all done. Everyone was treated with respect and love. And now I get to get off the plane and grab something to sip on or nibble on. We had an hour and 45 minutes sit. And that is now probably about 30 minutes because of all that went on. But I love my job. I love my job. I love my job, right? We had an hour and 40 minutes. Now we have 20 minutes. So instead of getting, oh, there's a bagel place open. Oh, no, they're closed. Well, instead of food, I'm choosing to go to a real bathroom. That's what I'm going to choose to do. Let's just look at this. Look at that. I might as well keep my mask on, right? Look at that. Let's just say no comment about this last leg from Vegas to Oakland. Let's just say no comment and masks. 3 words. All right. I have a suspicion we're going to be boarding very soon because the whole day has been like boom, 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 back up, back up, back up. So I will see you guys in Vegas. Hey guys, how are you? So once again, I'm surrounded by the noise of traffic. I'm sorry, this is just my life. It's the soundtrack to my life. I just barely got the 108 that got me to Sahara, which is one of the cross streets I live near. This bus stop is actually quite convenient for me, and it's kind of neat. Like, that's the stratosphere right there, right? Alright, so I'm going to head home, but I want to end this video now because I'm, like, just wiped out. This last leg was pretty innocuous. Nothing really happened. No challenges. It was an hour and 10 minutes. I had 2 wheelchairs on board, and you know, waiting for those for SAS or whoever it is to come and get those ladies who were so patiently waiting. It was a little frustrating waiting for them to come up, but yeah. So that last leg was easy enough to handle. It's just the last leg of a long trip. So I'm gonna head home. I'm gonna make something to eat, even though it is 11:09, because I'm hungry. And tomorrow we'll be going to the airport. I have to, because I have no Wi-Fi yet at my house. I have to get my taxes done, and I used some online service. And I think that's about it. So I will see you later. Thank you for joining me on this trip. I'm sorry it's ending on such a strange note, especially my low energy note. This trip has just kind of wiped me out a little bit. So I will see you guys later. All right, fly safe. Bye.